Brad, you had an article on Browns Wire as well about a potential replacement for Deshaun Watson if he were to miss the entire season. Now, look, I know you and I have talked about this outside of or off the air, excuse me. So, I want to give you the opportunity to at least mention Jimmy Garoppolo as a potential option for the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, my thought is this, right? You have all these guys in their prime years. If you were to get a year, well, the news was this. These are the updates, right? There's an update that Matt Barrows of The Athletic reported that Garoppolo has been throwing for like 3 weeks now. Good sign, right? He had surgery in March. They also reported, it was Albert Breer that reported from Sports Illustrated's Monday Morning Quarterback, reported that they are letting teams talk to Garoppolo's camp that are interested in trading for him, potentially restructuring that contract. Now, remember, he has a $24.2 million number for 22, but that's non-guaranteed money. So certainly he would be willing to restructure that if it meant playing somewhere, potentially getting traded somewhere where he can compete for a job, especially Cleveland if Watson was out for a season, because he would be a hired gun for 1 year. I think they could get that number down significantly because if he gets released, right, he's not going to see any of that. So the 24.2 non-guaranteed is interesting, and the fact that the Niners are letting teams talk to him is interesting. So that was the update I wrote in the article. But the reason I think this is feasible is because if it is a year, Mac, right, his contract tolls. So his $1 million, base salary this year becomes $1 million base salary in 2023. So suddenly all this concern about rollover cap and managing all of that for flexibility isn't such an issue anymore. And that number doesn't become, it's not untouchable anymore. You can spend some of what would be rollover cap because you're going to have an enormous number of cap space in 2023 with Deshaun Watson, your starting quarterback, only making $1 million in base salary. So I don't want to waste a year of prime Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Nick Chubb, the list goes on, right? And I believe he has a marked improvement over Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett is surely a professional and surely will give the Browns a chance to win if he protects the ball. But Garoppolo, should he be healthy, and they should kick the tires on him first and make sure his arm's okay, has found a way to win. He's worked in this system. And it just seems to make a lot of sense to me because he would want to try to reset his market in the offseason as well.
And I think those are fair points. I'm not going to lie. I didn't consider the cap space for next year if he were to miss the entire season this year. So that's a good point.